How's that for a thumbnail?
Opening.
Thumbnail, man. You guys,
Have the
you
best
gotta get in
one,
there.
Right?
Oh, man. Never thought we'd get this far, Dan.
I know. It's been an amazing journey so far.
It's been an amazing week.
Yes.
And
Yes.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Not just me.
Well, it's been really hot, so probably not for everybody.
Real scorcher today.
Yeah.
In other news, we have Dan with the weather. What was the weather?
Well,
Yeah, seriously, we're clocking in at 105 today. Last time I checked, it was like an hour or two ago.
walking to your car, you're sweating. That's how hot it is.
That's why you guys come in here. The cartridge is lower. It's nice and temperatured. 70 degrees. It feels really good in here.
Keeps everything nice and pristine.
Oh yes, it does. All right, and for everyone who watched last week, see behind Dan there, right there. That's some continuity right there, boys.
Yeah, baby. Good old Vice City.
Vice City.
Poster art.
All right, well, let me get the old flyer. We'll start.
Yeah, let's do it up.
All right, now we got some people in the room. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cartridges Galore Live. Per usual, I'm your host, Jay, and with me, as always, is my friend, my dear friend, Daniel.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
We're doing great, Dan. That's what they're saying.
Shucks.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode. We love having you guys here. We love being on camera for you. You know, kind of falling off here.
Paid to do this.
My chair's a little bit in the back.
It's pretty awesome.
Them. Look at this shirt. This is the first non-Cartridges Galore shirt I've worn.
Pretty cool.
You don't even know what it is, do you?
No, it's some kind of anime thing.
It's Sailor Moon, man. It's
Sailor
a classic.
Moon. Yeah.
I've never even seen Sailor Moon and I wear this. This is a classic.
Debatable.
Man, it's up there with Dragon Ball Z. It's up there with like Cowboy Bebop. Ask any anime fan from like 1995, and they'll be like, "Oh man, that's the classic."
That's the
This is the Mario of like anime. This is like the
original.
Princess Peach anime. But as we're gonna go back once again over the deals, you know, if you guys are here every week, you're probably tired of hearing these, but we get new people every week, so. I'm going to start you off right with the handheld deal, my favorite. Anyways, that's $10 off any handheld. That includes the Nintendo stuff, the Sony stuff. You know, right there, we did that on Mother's Day. We were shouting out to all of our mothers there. And the $5, you know, this is mirrored. I just now noticed that.
Yep. Everybody's reading like, what is he? What is that?
All right, so once again, there it is. Legible, you know, $10 off. On Mother's Day, it was nice to get moms in here, getting that $5 off and purchase of 15. Last week we had a big episode about the rack clearance. You know, we talked a lot about that one.
Oh yeah.
And today we're going to be talking about the next gen blowout. Man, I should have got some Wii U games. But we're just going to showcase you guys how we do a little buy two get one free here, and you know that's the most common deal on planet Earth. But it's always nice.
Great deal.
It's a nice one, you know, because you can always pick up, you know, games that are a lot cheaper than people think, and that's always a nice way to get some of those ones you wanted to pick up, but, you know, you're kind of holding off because, you know.
Your budget's a little tight,
yeah.
wallet's a little light, you know, whatever it may be.
Speaking of budget being a little tight, I have nothing for that segue. All right, Dan, you want to get us started here?
Sure. So
once again, like last week, if you guys weren't here, we went basically and showcased the deal by picking. Last week it was 4 rack games each. Today we both picked 3 games that we'd pick if we were gonna get the buy two get one free.
Yes, sir.
And these are obviously new gen only games, and they are cross-platform. So right now, what we're gonna show you is, hey, Paul, what's up?
What's up, Paul?
Yeah, what did Paul get? He was in here recently.
I don't remember. Paul, what did you get?
Yeah, Paul, remind us what you got, man. I'm trying to remember it. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be going over the buy two, get one free. I think it was some kind of console or something. I want to say it was maybe like a handheld or something.
Might have been.
All right, so you got the first one. Let's go ahead.
So my first pick for the buy two, get one free would have to be The Witcher. This is a great game, RPG. I put in over like 200 some hours into this game. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did a bunch of Game Boys.
That's it, yeah.
You weren't even here, Dan. Shut up.
Yeah, I remember.
You act like you know.
I know all about it, Paul. I know all about it. But yeah, The Witcher is a great game.
Isn't that the third one?
Yes, it is.
Or do you need to play the other two?
Not at all. I didn't play the other ones.
Did
this
you
one gives you a good...
hear of The Witcher before that?
I had heard of the novels, but I had never heard of the video games, to be honest with you. This one, it's a great game. It puts you right into the mix of the series. You get a little bit of a backstory, so you know what's going on in the game without having to go through the other two games. It's completely open world. You go around killing monsters, saving people, or doing really whatever you want. You can kill them. You can kill the people if you want. You can help the people if you want. It doesn't matter. Do what you want. I loved the game, though. It was a lot of fun. I put way too many hours into it. The graphics was stellar. The gameplay was stellar. The story was really good. I really enjoyed it. Gerard, who is the protagonist in this, is just awesome. He's a real... What is it?
Geralt. Isn't it Geralt?
Geralt. Excuse me. Geralt. Yeah. Geralt is a beast. He's really cool. The game's hard, though. I played it on the normal setting, then went back through it and played it again on the hard, and hard was just a little too hard, to say the least. But I had a lot of fun with that game. That would definitely be in one of my picks.
And one more note on The Witcher. One more thing about The Witcher, guys. As he was talking about, there is actually going to be a Netflix-produced Witcher TV series.
Just saw that.
Apparently, so...
Just saw that.
I wonder if they're going to go over the games.
That's a good question. I don't know. It looks kind of like it. From what I saw in the video, it looks like the gameplay, kind of.
Maybe
like the same Mac and like moves he uses and stuff like that. I don't know.
Sure, it wasn't just a gameplay video.
I'm pretty sure. It was an actual actor.
All right, guys, and I'm going to go into I've got a bunch of stuff here. I ended up getting like a ton of games. I did my actual stuff that I would get, and then just some other stuff I wanted to talk about because, I wanted to show everyone that we have all the consoles here. My first pick, Uncharted 4. I'm not sure if I've showcased this on the show before. But this is a game, if you have a PlayStation 4 and you haven't played the Uncharted series, why do you even have a PlayStation 4? Just get an Xbox at that point. No manual with this one, guys, but it does have a really awesome little inside art there showing Nathan Drake, our main protagonist, looking over a valley, and I think that looks pretty cool. So this is the last in the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. It is the last one with Nathan Drake, but there's another one this year. I'm sure you guys seen that one. Basically, what this one is his last voyage. So Nathan Drake's brother comes back. I think his name is Sam. Yeah, Sam comes back in this one, and Sam was never in any of the other games. So it's one of those things like Indiana Jones' father in the third movie, where it's where have you been the whole time? And it's like, I was
out there doing my own thing. I
was totally a character that existed before this. But Sam is a really cool character. I like it. You start as playing Drake as a kid, and it's like you and your brother in I think it's an orphanarium. You're climbing on buildings and stuff like that. Eventually, you meet back up as adults, and you thought he was dead, and then it's murder she wrote after that.
All right, folks out there, my second choice for the buy two get one free would have to be For Honor. This game is really cool. It's a multiplayer game mostly. It does have a single player campaign, but what intrigued me about this is that it's a multiplayer fighting game. You use your swords, you use axes, maces, shields, all that good stuff. Pitted against other humans, it's a great game. The gameplay works really well. They had some issues at first with connectivity and stuff like that, but they worked it all out pretty well. And they've been steadily add to it over the past couple months. It's a lot of fun. It's totally different. That's what I like about this. It's totally different than any other multiplayer games out there. You're not going to find any hack and slashes like this, really. It's basically a fighting game, but with 4 other people. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of defense, a lot of countering and stuff like that.
And they did just put a new character in there. I don't know if
yes, they did.
Shinobi, I believe.
Yes, they did.
Is the name. And apparently, I got the ninja research team on it, and they said that is a legitimate ninja. The weapon is named incorrectly. It's more like a comma that he's using. Here's some historical facts for you here. This is a learning opportunity. This is you can play this on PBS on Saturday mornings now.
Yeah, but it's a great game. It pits the knights versus the Vikings versus the samurai. You all compete online. They have this.
I can't stop looking at the rain.
I know it is pouring outside out of nowhere.
Let's see if I can get that in the frame. Look at that, just nothing but sunlight. But yeah, it's coming down out there, guys. We are dead right now. So please, if you want to enjoy some heat, please, or enjoy to get out of the heat, come in.
Come on in.
Nice and cool in here.
That's right. But yeah, you play against each other online, and when you win a game, you place your points in a certain territory, and at the end of I think it's every 2 weeks, month, and like 3 months, the area is taken over and divided and conquered, and whoever wins gets bonus material for their class. So it's a pretty cool incentive to play.
All right, so we're going to move on to my second pick, and going along with their history pick, I'm going to pick Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now this is the fourth, not the fourth game in the Assassin's Creed. I think it's like the 6th or 7th, but it's the fourth numbered Assassin's Creed game. So it's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It's after the Desmond trilogies. It's after 1, 2, and 3. It's after the Ezio stuff, but it's before Unity and Syndicate. And in this one, you're playing as Mr. Edward Kenway, and you're basically a pirate in the Caribbean. We all make that joke there. You're basically going to get a crew together. You're going to be sailing the seas. You're going to be pillaging villages. You're going to be pillaging people, doing bad stuff. And I'm going to do a little 2 showcaser here because I do have a lot of stuff to show you guys on
Keep
my
it a little
end.
crazy.
Yeah, I did go a little nuts. I like it. Along with the fighting game motif, I've also got Pokmon, and that's a show that you could go between systems. So I could pick out Pokmon, Assassin's Creed, and I've got myself a free Uncharted 4. But look at that. This is made by the guys who created Tekken, and it's a Pokemon fighting game. Came out last year on the Wii U. Hopefully they'll put a port of it on the Switch, but who knows? I think it came out a few years ago in Japan. This one had a Mewtwo amiibo card in it, but sadly, it's still there. So if you actually do pick up this game, you'll get a nice, cool little Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card that gives you some extra stuff in the game. Will unlock the character, so you don't have to go through the story mode, which is a big help because the story mode sucks in this game. But it's really fun to play. Really fun to play. I'd recommend it. The online is incredibly fun. I was really good at this game. I fought a lot of the pro players when it first came out. They all beat me, but I fought them before they ended up getting so high in rank that I never seen them again.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, well, I'll go to my last game.
Still in history.
Still in history, that's
Dan's
right.
favorite game of the
I am a big history buff,
year.
and this is probably, my favorite game of the year, Battlefield 1. I don't know if I've talked about it before.
I think you have.
I think probably have. I play it all the time, at least every once a night. It's a great game. I can't say enough about it. The new DLC drops in June. Neville's Knights, or Neville's Knights, something like that.
Something French.
Yeah. But you're also getting the Russian maps as well. They'll be introducing the new Russian weapons and infantry, the characters. It's going to be real cool. It's a great game. I've been playing it since it came out. I'm normally a COD guy. I only play COD, but the way COD is kind of degraded over the years.
Hey man, it's going to come back up with the World War
We'll see.
II.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
It's
COD.
basically Battlefield now.
I know.
You keep saying it, but it literally is because you've got, from what I've seen in the trailer, you got obviously World War II.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I liked, World of War is my favorite one. And then
That's when they were really, really nailing it.
Yeah, and I think Modern Warfare 2 is the best. But they did show that one trailer and it showed multiplayer and it had tons of people, 30 people, 30 live players. So I think it will be more of a Battlefield situation. I'm kind of concerned about that. I don't really want another Battlefield game. I like Battlefield, but it's not my favorite franchise.
Right. No, I have to agree with you. I actually was, John and I have been discussing this a lot, and he didn't believe me when I said they're heading in the Battlefield direction. I'm glad to hear you've come to my side on this.
Hey man, I like to confirm things.
I was confirming it.
I'm big into the video game industry, Dan. Let me tell you that.
Sir.
I hear hundreds of rumors every week. Every week I hear people, there's a new Jak and Dax confirmed on the Jak and Daxter, and all this stuff that people want, but is not confirmed. Rayman's in Smash Brothers. All this stuff, you need to solidly confirm that stuff before you go around spreading it. Don't spread fake news, kids.
You'll be in trouble. Yeah, but I think what happened really with Call of Duty is that they are seeing how well Battlefield did, how much business they truly did lose, and they're just going to go straight and do what they did, kind of. I don't have a problem with that necessarily. I just hope it's a good game.
Yeah, I would like to have another Call of Duty that actually feels not like a cheap Titanfall.
Right.
Because Titanfall perfected Titanfall.
There's only one Titanfall. There's no...
Sorry, Activision. EA has the best Titanfall.
Yes.
And my last game, better than him because Gamescom Best RPG. Look at that. What a load.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3. Now, I actually have not played Dark Souls 3 at all, and that was exactly why I bought it. You know, I'm not here just to buy games I already own, right?
You'd be an idiot if you did.
Dark Souls 3 is obviously the third Dark Souls game, and some people would consider it the fifth one if you include Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Although they're technically different,
Right.
franchises, they all play the same. They're all by the same guys. You know, they're definitely in the same vein.
Definitely difficult. Definitely very difficult.
No manual on this one. Sorry, guys. It's just text in the back. Not even a cool design. I blame Namco Bandai on that one.
I blame you, John, but I'll forgive you too.
It is my fault. Let me tell you why I haven't played Dark Souls 3 yet. I played Dark Souls originally. I was late on that one. Dark Souls 2 had already come out. Bloodborne had already come out. And I finally got the original one. Played through that. Loved it. Started 2. Liked it a lot less. Started Bloodborne. Loved it. Started Demon Souls. Really loved it. And
Starts all these games.
Never finished. Start them all. Finished the first one, though. Finished Dark Souls 1.
Good for you.
Twice. So
There you go.
I did that one.
There you go. I actually own Bloodborne right now, and I can't get past like the
First boss.
I haven't even gotten to the first boss.
Seen the
I haven't even gotten
thing.
to him. I got into the street where there's like a bunch of villagers running around and they're talking and like walking in a line. And I'll kill them all, and then I'll go up around the corner and get killed.
If we had a copy of Bloodborne that was not new, I would show you. I got my PS4 here today.
That's pretty cool.
I'd show you how to do it, how to
Little
beat that
trick or
beastie.
two.
But yeah, Dark Souls 3, incredibly difficult. Fun community with it. I know when I was playing through Dark Souls 1, a lot of the community actually helped me, and the story behind Dark Souls, is really, it's not really told through the game, but it's really told by like the people you meet and the the enemies you face.
Right.
They kind of shape this like background story to the world rather than about a character, and I really like that aspect of it.
Right.
And so Dan, have you played any of these other games I have here? Maybe we could have you showcase any of them. Let's see.
Played the original Dead Rising, original Doom,
All right, so I can
and the original Gears of War 1 and 2.
Well, speaking of, since no one has played this one between the two of us, we'll talk about Gears of War 4.
Sounds good.
So, this one has Horde 3.0, and I hope that's good because I love Horde. It was my favorite thing in Gears of War 2. Horde story mode. I never liked Gears Online. Sorry, guys. I'd rather play Halo Online than Gears.
Gears of War Online is a little weird. They're all about like dutching.
It's all like hanging around the corner, and when someone comes, you just shoot them with a shotgun.
Well, then and then you duck around cover, and then you hop around cover, and then you roll and stuff. It's pretty lame.
That's why I like Horde mode. You ever played Horde mode?
No.
Okay, it was in Gears 2.
I might have played it then, but I can't remember.
But this one, once again, no manual, and this might look right for you guys, but it's a weird little left-right with this thing to me.
Why would they do that? Shame on you, Xbox.
You got to be different, right? And then this one actually does come with some rocket stickers. Look at that. We got some
decals, baby, decals.
We got some Lancer stickers right there. And we got some Cogs of War. Look at that, 5 Cogs of War. Now, let us know if you guys want us to put them in the background so we can have more continuity, or you want us to leave them in there to give to the next owner of this game.
Lucky owner.
But yeah, Gears of War 4, the fourth, in the franchise. It's a few years after the third one. Marcus is an old man now. It's about his kids. It's about everybody's kids basically going around doing the same crap they did a few years ago. I think there's a new enemy type in this one. It's not locusts anymore because, we scorched them all in the third game for real this time. Now, the next game I'm going to talk about is one I've actually played in great detail, and Dan will lead us into it because he played the first one.
It was a long time ago, man.
A lot's changed.
It's a zombie game. Pretty much sums it up right there. Pretty much sums it up.
Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
This is, I think, it was a launch game, and there's actually a fourth one out by now, but I still think Dead Rising 3 is a fun one. I played it a lot with my buddy on PC. That's actually how I'm completely recommending this one through Playtime. If you have a friend, get 2 copies, buy 2, get 1 free, so you could even get 3 copies here. And, that wouldn't help you. It's only 2-player co-op, but, you could, in case one buddy falls through, you always that second one.
Always got somebody else.
But basically, in this game, you get, the whole gimmick of it was, let's put weapon crafting from the second game with vehicle crafting from no game ever, except for, I guess, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. And that's basically this game right here. I like it a lot. The main character's boring. A lot of story is really goofy and stupid and not really interesting, but like I said, it is completely recommendable for the multiplayer experience. You'll always have a great time playing with a friend. And I know it's like, well, what's the point of a game if you're just going to play with 2 people? Who cares? You know, just enjoy it.
Co-op's fun, man. Co-op's a lot of fun. I played a lot of games like that.
And one more Xbox game here. It's our last one, I promise. I know you guys love the Xbox there. Doom. Now this is the reverse variant cover. Look at this all the way through. The actual cover, you'll see, is on the inside.
Pretty cool.
I don't like that cover as much, so we put out the variant cover. Feel free to switch it at any time if you dislike it. Because, you know, it's not a big thing. They come with a little pamphlet here. Not a manual per se, but it's nice to have something.
Right.
Something physical there to represent it. So
Touch.
Doom came out last year. I think it was last year. It's one of the best games to ever come out. Like, in terms of, like, the run and gun, like, aspect of shooting. This is the pinnacle right here of modern day.
Gore, too. There was a lot of gore. When that game first came out, what, on PC years and years and years ago.
You talking like the original Doom?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was like the 90s, I think. Like
Yeah,
92
I was a kid.
93.
It was amazing. It was fun to just run around and kill stuff and watch all the gore and the blood and guts and everything.
And that's basically what this Doom is all about. You're going to be punching demons. And that's one thing they added in this game is melee executions.
That's pretty cool.
And that is cool. That's how you get your health back. So
Oh,
it's like
wow.
you're like running around. You're like, I need health.
Rip a guy's head off.
Yeah, rip their mouth open, basically, and that's how you
cool.
get your health back. So I really like Doom. You know, the soundtrack, if you like metal at all, it's one of the best video game soundtracks because it is so metal.
It is so metal.
Let's go a little family-friendly here.
There we go. Everybody's favorite.
Something that everyone's played. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. This has the largest character roster for any Smash Bros. Game ever. It also has like 12 DLC characters or something like that. Something crazy.
That's crazy.
It has a lot of DLC characters, but the DLC characters just aren't your average like Mario, Sonic. They are actual like, you know, crazy DLC characters. We got Bayonetta from, you know, Bayonetta. We've got Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
He'd be my choice.
Ryu from Street Fighter. I'm telling you, I don't know how they got the rights for all this stuff, but they did. And this is my favorite Smash Brothers that they've come out with. I think it'll probably be the best one ever. I think it's the last one that the original creator is going to make. He's an old man now. He works way too hard, and I don't want him to die making a video game. So, hopefully this will be his last one. We've got a huge full color manual that explains every character's moves, or at least a lot of them. You know, it's got a lot of Fire Emblem characters. A lot of heart was put in this.
Who's your favorite character, John?
My favorite character in this game, let's see if I can find him on there. Well, he's not on the cover, but my main character in this game is Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm sure you've never heard of that.
No, I haven't. I'm going to act like I did, but I didn't.
Let me guess, you're Link. You're a Link guy.
Well, yeah, I used to use Link all the time, but probably in this, since they have Cloud, that'd probably be my go-to choice.
Yeah. Cloud
Strife.
Cloud is one of the best characters. I'll have to bring my Wii U in one time.
I would love to play that.
Let you try it out.
Man.
Yeah, Cloud is really good. And speaking of Link, and probably going to end this up here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Done pretty good.
We'll do a 20-minute show here.
Yeah, not too bad.
You know, not everyone has infinite time on their hands.
That's right.
And our last game for the buy two get one free showcase special is Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD. Now this one has my favorite thing in Zelda games, and it's the only way I like to play Zelda games now: Master Quest. Not available in the original release. Neither GameCube nor Wii had that. You're only going to get it from the Wii U. You know, it flips the whole map. It's a lot harder. And
I didn't even know about this until he showed me it on the what was it, your 3DS?
3DS. Yeah. I was playing Ocarina of Time Master Quest. He'd never heard of the Master Quest stuff, but Master Quest is the way to go if you're a Zelda fan for a long time and you want an extra challenge. Especially, you know, and I'll recommend Ocarina of Time here. Look, we got it right. Go grab it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. This isn't included with the buy one get one free, but we're going to talk about it here for a second. You know, Ocarina of Time, 3DS.
Best one yet, ever. Not debatable.
Look at that right there. If you've never played Master Quest on the Ocarina of Time, this is a good one. That's probably the best Master Quest I've played so far, even though I've only played two of them. I'm trying to catch up.
How was the water temple on that one?
That was super easy.
Really?
I got through it in like 20 or 30 minutes once
Wow.
once I figured out the manipulations for the water levels.
Right.
I was like, okay, I get it now. It's not like this game's Master Quest, you know, because I hate the water temple. This is where I hate my water temple. This is the worst water temple. This one here in Twilight Princess, the rotating column where you have to like spin it to the top floor and bottom floor, and then some floors missing a panel stuff. No, worse, way worse than that. Where you can only go one direction if you rotate it a certain way. Absolutely the worst one. Until you get the claw shot, it's almost impossible to navigate.
That's funny.
But yeah, Twilight Princess HD. You know, if you have the Ganondorf amiibo, which was really easy to find back when this came out, believe it or not. It makes it even more fun. You can activate it. You'll get blue hearts, which makes you take double damage. So in Master Quest, you'll be taking quadruple normal damage. So that basically means that you'll die in one hit. You know, and that is fun.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's hard. The part where you have to be a wolf link for a while, and you can't heal. Because you can only heal from there's no heart drops in this game. Right. You can only do it from potions and fairies.
Oh God!
So you can't heal at all.
So Wolf has no opposable thumbs. He's not using any. He's not using any potions.
This guy gets it. So yeah, you have like 4 hearts, I think. So it's just right after the first temple, and it is hard. I think I died. I counted all my deaths. I think I died a total of like 12 times throughout the game, and literally 7 of them was in that wolf link.
What was the percentage of that one?
It was all that wolf
that's
part.
Crazy.
And then the next part was whenever I activated quadruple hearts and went into Ganondorf's tower, because I wasn't ready for quadruple hearts. I was getting slain.
Drop.
Silly. All right, Dan. So we've got a big cavalcade here. So
we do.
Let's do a mix and match. If you had to pick 3, let's pick out the 2 and then show what your free game would be. Oh, Lord.
Whoops.
Spinning that camera.
Man. Well, you know, personally...
Let's pretend you have all the systems.
Yeah, I know. Well, personally, I would have to go with this one. Dark Souls would have to be a purchase for me, because I don't own this one, and I would love to play it, just like you were saying. You know, I did always love the Gears of War series, so I'd have to go with the Gears of War. Definitely get one of those.
I like that.
And then,
what would your free game be?
He's been hyping up the Assassin's Creed for me, man. I only played, I think, the first one, and it was really super lame.
Yeah, the first one
and it totally threw me off the whole series since then.
See, Assassin's Creed, it went from a 4 with the first one to like a literal 9 with the second one. Like, it was night and day.
Right.
It's like Mass Effect. You know, the first one's, I hate it. It's a bad game to me. Some people like it. You know, they'll be like, oh, it has its problems. Which I agree. If you like it, it has a really good story. I just couldn't take it. You know, the gameplay was just not there.
Right.
And then Mass Effect 2 comes out, everything's
falling into
fixed.
pieces.
The story's great. The gameplay's great. It's a marriage.
Marriage made in heaven. But yeah, he's been talking these up to me, and I'm really hyped. I'm really thinking about buying a few of these.
You know, yesterday when it was raining, I caught the owner of the vape shop outside. I actually recommended him pick up Black Flag. He did from our store a few days ago. Shout out Victory Vapors.
What did he say?
He said he loved it. Like, he said he'll probably come and pick up the other Assassin's Creed games because of how good Black Flag is. He'd never played a single one. Played Black Flag, and he's really enjoying it.
Of course he is.
I'm telling you.
Who doesn't want to run around and be a pirate? I mean, doesn't that sound like fun? God.
So if I'm excluding games I already own on this, because I will for my final picks here, I'll purchase Battlefield 1 and start playing some with Dan. I'll also pick myself up a copy of... I think I'm just going to pick all your picks, Dan, because they're like the only games I don't own. For Honor. No. I'll go with Dan. I'll go with Battlefield 1, and I'll pick up Dark Souls so we can play Dark Souls 3 together.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That game does have co-op. So
that'd be cool.
There you go. And then I would, of course, get The Witcher for free.
Cha-ching.
So that's a really good deal right there.
That game is awesome.
And this would be the rest of my life right there on that game.
God, so many hours.
Look at that. Soundtracked. Ooh, that's big for me. And a little compendium. Nice.
I have the strategy guide, the maps, everything to that.
Oh yeah, it's good. I like The Witcher. I played The Witcher 2. I knew about Witcher back in the day.
This one's, I mean, what I love about it is that it's not your typical RPG that's family friendly for everyone. That game is pretty mature rated.
It means it's got naked ladies.
Naked ladies, cussing, lots of killing.
Racism.
Racism.
There is racism in there.
Classism. There's all kinds of stuff.
It's not like oh, this game sucks. There's a point to it. There's a quest, okay?
Let's just say there's some witches in there that do some pretty mean things to some children. Let's put it that way, without giving too much else away.
Huh?
Pretty nasty.
No one talks about that.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, thanks you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here at Cartridges Galore here in Frederick. We appreciate everyone who watches live. We appreciate you people who watch the VODs a lot, too. That means video on demand. For Dan here, didn't know. He asked me last week. So, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you later.